Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to do a quick June market update, kind of tell everybody where we're at. From my perspective, my point of view, you can watch, you got to be careful watching the media, but you can read articles and get your own opinion of where we're at. But this is just me, where I'm coming from, the things that I am seeing in the market as the industry professional. And everybody knows that right now interest rates are a little bit higher than they've been in a long time, right? So currently, national average conventional loan rate is about 7%, just a little bit over 7%. Now, the main factor that's driving the interest rates is the bond market is extremely volatile right now, and that's due to the uncertainty and the debt ceiling conversation that's going on right now. Investors that buy bonds are the same investors that will also buy mortgage-backed securities, because these are long-term investments. People get scared of long-term investments when there's uncertainty in the market, really not quite sure what's going on. And the feds aren't helping because they're giving mixed data due to mainly they're looking for the unemployment rate to rise. When the unemployment rate rises, that means that inflation, everything is coming under control and our economy is starting to soften. Well, the most recent data that just came back, our unemployment numbers are actually a lot stronger than expected, showing a strengthening economy. Also, they look for inflation to be at 2%. Our most current inflation numbers came back at 4.7%. So the government the feds are going to continue to cool the economy by raising the interest rates. We're expecting another Fed rate hike. It may come next month. They may give it a month off. They may give off June. But we may see a rate hike in June. We may see it in July. So that's just what I think is coming. House prices are going to continue to remain stable. Everybody thinks we're in a bubble and the house price is going to drop. That is not at all the case. We have too many people buying. We have way too much pent-up demand. The Freddie Mae and I think it was Freddie Mac did a study recently, and they said like 70-something% of millennials, these are the guys that are buying houses, first-time buyers and move-up buyers, 70% of them wanted to be homeowners. So there's a lot of people out there that are wanting to buy a property. They're just kind of waiting on the right time in their life. So what's going to happen is when the rates dip the slightest bit, meaning when they go from 7% where they are right now to 6% or to 5.5%, we are going to have a flood on the market. It's going to drive our housing prices back up. Okay. So that's why I think our housing prices are going to remain stable. Okay. Pending home sales are currently stronger, but I think our pending home sales are going to kind of decline a little bit this summer due to interest rates. And mark my words, when the rates shift the slightest bit, we are going to have an influx of buyers, people putting their houses back on the market, and it's going to cause the prices to go up a little bit more. Okay. Another interesting statistic is that 50% of people with a mortgage have 40% equity in their home. So let's do the math real quick. If our average home price here in Middle Tennessee, let's just call it $500,000, 40%, you're talking about $200,000 worth of equity in their home. So a lot of people have a lot of equity in their house. We're not going to see a bunch of foreclosures and have a foreclosure crisis again. In fact, 42% of people don't even have a mortgage on their house. Isn't that crazy? People. So just over 50% of people are borrowing money to get a mortgage. So we're not going to have this big nationwide crisis like some people on the media would like you to believe. Because why? Because fear sells, right? So I tell people that are looking to buy a house or invest in real estate, don't look at the market. Don't worry about that stuff. The question is it the right time for you? And if you're an investor, is it the right deal for you? So if you're a first-time buyer, is now the right time for you? Can you find a house? Can you get it under contract? Can you afford the payments? Those are all the questions that you need to be focused on. So I'm here to help you guys. Hopefully this sheds a little bit of positive light on the market. Love you guys. I'm out.